Sunday ice cream? I need to get back to the studio ASAP to make a hair system video. Can you give me the coordinates?
Sure thing, Iron Sam. Coordinates uploaded to the navigation system.
Sunday? What was that?
Detecting. We have missiles inbound.
Okay, escalated thrusters by 75%. Send out the missile tags.
Deploying. Missiles detected. Missiles destroyed.
Thanks. Now let's get back. Welcome to Spartan V. Man, I need to get a new suit. It's a bit tight. So, hold on. 1 minute. That's better. Right. Now, today, you might be thinking, why is his hair like that? Well, I'm going to be talking about hairstyles with your face shape. So not just face shape, eyes, nose, length, everything like that. I'm going to be as quick as I can, and I'm going to try and show you the styles as I go along with this. So, first of all, let's jump to the computer. How should I get back there? I know. So, here we go. Here we're going to start. Just before I kick off with all of this, I just want to say, if you do enjoy my content and you find it is knowledgeable, then please subscribe, like my videos, comment. It all helps to build my channel, and I want to get this as big as possible to bring in a big community of hair system wearers and bring out that knowledge to so many other people who are maybe a bit worried about trying this. Also, today's video is sponsored by Lavivid. 15% off if you use code SAM15. Right, let's crack on to it. So as I said, this is about a haircut that is going to suit your face. This is going to be very opinionated because there is a lot of different hairstyles that people will like on you that could be a real variation. So as we've got here, my hair's really fluffy at the moment because it's a new hair system. I haven't properly styled it. I've got a bit of hair that keeps trying to come down. So what I've done this on a really brilliant Facebook group who are so knowledgeable. It's a hair system for men Facebook group, and so I put all my haircuts I've done. So I've done all these for an hour and a half, put the hair system on, took a picture, cut, and I've done it all the way through. And I put it on there to see their opinions of what is their favourite hairstyle that I've done for myself. So as you can see here, I've got them all listed up to 10, obviously the Don't You Dare one, but I just wanted people to see what I'm looking like when I'm bald. So I'm going to go to the results at the end of the video, so keep watching. There is loads of content that I want to try and get through really quickly. But this isn't necessarily about the face shape, it's about your facial features. So trying to find the right haircut that's going to suit you. So also with these pictures, if you do have a particular favourite, even though you know by the end what everyone voted, put a comment down below the video. So, and I'll see if it follows the same trend. Okay, so here we start. Okay, this first one, you're going to be wondering about the lines on the face. So the lines going down, this is to check the length of each part of the facial features, just so I could get an idea of not just my face shape, but which parts sort of pop out the most on my face. As you can see, obviously I've put Tom Cruise there as well. Beautiful man in his younger years. So with me, you can already tell the middle part of my face is quite long compared to the rest of my face. Obviously what that does, that makes everything look a lot longer. My face shape is egg. That is my face shape, which I have. So there's not obviously much I can do about it, but I can change it with the hair system. So you see like Tom Cruise there, he's got, you know, wide sort of like forehead that comes round. It goes into this masculine cheekbones and chin, and he has a slightly pointy chin. And a big thing about him as well, he has a prominent brow, and he has the, you know, the real Hollywood eyes. So if you have a look at me, I don't have any of that. So I've got to think about what features I can do, you know, to try and make pop basically from my face with the type of hair that I have. So first of all, I'm looking at my head shape. So I've got Patrick Stewart here, just for referencing point of view, and I've got a circle. So this is just to see the sort of width of my head and the shape of the top. So as you can see with him, he does have a more, well, it's larger on the top of his head, even though, you know, he's completely bald. He's got quite a good shaped head, whereas me, I've got a very egg shaped head. So he would be able to get away with a lot more in regards of styles on his hair, because again, he's got that masculine sort of jawbone and the features on his face. Whereas again, me, I'm pretty average on what I have. So, you know, that's one of the first things I need to think about. I can't go too extreme on hairstyles because they won't suit me, because I don't have all those features on my face that, you know, will make hair look really good. You know, and I don't have the face shape for it either. And just to give you an example, so here we can see where I'm bald, and then this is me from many years ago, before both kids, a bit more refreshed, and then me of more of a recent hair system that I had. So from the middle one, again, my opinion, this is, my face still looks quite long because the hair system is quite high. So I find there isn't too much difference between the baldness and the hair itself on this one, because, you know, my features still look really long because I've got the hair system pretty high. The way to stop my face being long is to bring the hair system down a bit. So as you can see here, the hair system is down, and it stops all these middle features looking really long, and it squares off my face as well. So it just means, you know, I look a bit stronger, a bit more masculine in my features, because I don't have natural masculine features. And this really, you know, is a game changer for me, because, you know, it determines the height that I have my hair system on the hairline. So the middle one, I said that was done many years ago. I was never truly happy with it. It never looked right to me, because again, because I have that narrow head that goes in at the top, it doesn't really make too much difference to my face. Whereas if I bring it down, then it starts squaring off my face. So a lot of people might say, no, you always got to have it a certain height. You don't. You've got to look at it based on a point of, you know, your facial features as well as your face shape. So for me, because I'm really long in the middle, I bring my hairline down a bit and it squares off my face and it stops the center looking so long. So if you had something like the previous one, Patrick Stewart, you could probably have it higher, because, you know, you have a bigger width and depth of the top of your head, and it's probably going to be more squared off. So it doesn't matter too much about having it higher. But I do see a lot of people who do have it a little bit too high. Like a finger width is a massive difference on the hairline. Obviously, I've had it too low before, and I've had that commented on the video, so I wouldn't do that again. But I feel like, you know, I'm getting it in the right sort of place every time now. So yeah, for me, that's what makes a huge difference, is, you know, where the hairline is. So I work in Photoshop as well. You might laugh and think these are a bit funny. So got bald head here. I've got, I think this was Justin Timberlake's hair, and it's similar to the last picture in the style I have. I've put it on, and yeah, you can already see it does make a difference because it's shortening the length of my face. It looks like it's slightly squaring off the jaw, and it brings a proportion to my face that is, which I really like. So, that is just super important when you come to choosing a hairstyle. So for me, long hair, absolutely not. I do not have facial features or face shape for it. Long hair, I would say, you need to have either very masculine or very feminine features for a man to be able to pull off long hair properly. Again, referring back to Tom Cruise, when he's had long hair, he looks good with it. And you get, a lot of different actors who will have like long hair and they'll look really good. But like I say, you've got to consider it. If you do really want long hair and you don't have those real masculine features or feminine features, in my opinion, it's not going to look great. So you need to consider having something that's, in a medium, like a medium length hair or shorter hair. I would never go too long unless you have those features. And just to show you another example, Jude Law. So as we can see, bald picture here, I've put on his head Zac Efron's hair. So you can tell straight away, it suits him straight away. He's got the features, he's got the prominent brow, he's got the eyes, he's got the jawline, and yeah, he looks really, really good with that. And if we have a look with me with it, no. It just doesn't suit my face. It just would not look right. It's just a bit too long of the hair. You might be going, oh yeah, it's really thick, but hair systems are really thick, most of them. So, and I styled my hair a bit like this in one of the pictures that you saw at the beginning, and again, it didn't look that good. So, yeah, for me, it doesn't work. So another Photoshop one I've done. So years ago, trying on glasses. These are just, again, a long time ago. And I've got a picture here where I've got shorter hair I've photoshopped on. And as you can see with this one, I quite like this. It's, I suppose you call it a bit like a military style cut because it's, very fine at the side where it's cut up and nice and short on top. Maybe a hard style to get exactly right and, the hairline isn't straight or widow's peak like how I would sort of probably have it. But it gives you an idea to see, how a hair, the type of hair you have would suit you. And just in case you don't believe me and say, oh, Photoshop is, it's rubbish, it's not going to look realistic, then we've got this one here. So I've got this first picture here. So the first and last one, you can see I'm bald there and I've got hair there. I've taken the hair off myself and put it back on myself in the other picture just to show how realistic it looks. So, that's one way that I find I can find a hairstyle to suit me by photoshopping it and seeing how, how it's going to look on me. I'm building up a library of hair and I'm trying to get more realistic looking hair rather than a celebrity, but realistic looking hair because this probably is a service that I'm going to start providing if you want to see what type of hair would more than likely suit you. Okay, so that covers, what I'm talking about in regards of a hairstyle. You have to think about your features. You've got a long face, make it shorter. You probably want your hairline a little bit lower, not like ridiculously low, like you're in a boy band, but, like I said, I do see people have it too high quite often. But then if you have, more of a squarer face, then you probably can have it a bit higher. You can, have like medium length hair gone to the side or whatever that, because that will soften the features. But again, if you're like me, you're better off going shorter because it will make the other features on your face pop rather than, anything else. It just probably wouldn't look as good. So, results to prove my theory. As you can see here, I've got everything listed by number. Top place is basically the hair I've got now, along with gone down to the front. So on this one, I already know the part of the reason why that's gonna be like that. It's a natural looking sort of haircut. Also, it makes the features a bit more distinct on my face. And as you can see down here, we go to side swept and side back on the hair, and then all the way back, and then again another natural sort of, you know, messed up sort of hair, and then everything else starts falling below. Obviously the longest hair is at the bottom, because again, that does not do any favors to my face. So yeah, you know, it's more just to make you think about the type of haircuts you can go for, because at the end of the day, you're getting a hair system, you're investing it, you want to go for the best haircut you can. Again, this is opinion based to a degree. Some of it is science, you know, based on face shape and features. But yeah, you know, really think about the different styles that you want to go for. If you know, if you look like me and you want to go for long hair, I would advise not to. But you know, it's completely up to you. Everyone has their own opinion, and I just wanted to make people aware that just to think more when it comes to, you know, what style you want to pick. Try different things, have a look. You know, maybe contact me if you're not sure and want to see what a different style was like. I'll Photoshop it in, I'll send it back via email, and yeah, we can go from there. But otherwise, thanks for watching today. Another video next week.